Hi, I wanted to just say good morning to everybody and go over a couple of updates. This won't be as long of a video as yesterday. So if you didn't see yesterday's and you're kind of having trouble getting started, there's some stuff on there that may help. Today is more for people who kind of got started yesterday and are ready for day two. Most of the questions I've had a lot of questions about turning in work. So you're going to keep your completed paper at home. That's not going to be returned to school or anything, at least not in the near future. So if you have a folder or something that you can put it in there. And then if possible, and this was from our meeting yesterday afternoon that we discussed this, if possible, if you could send pictures of the work that you take through reminder email, that would be great. Okay. And make sure that your name is on the email or on the remind as well as the assignment that you're doing. If you can put the day, this is day three's assignment or day four's assignment, because the days will really help us keep track. Because a lot of these, I'm going to get different people at different places at different times. And so it'll just be easier to keep track of what's going on. So if it's possible, send those pictures. If not, just put it in a folder and we'll have more information, and at some point we'll get it turned in. So don't stress if you're like, I don't have, the technology at home to take a picture and upload it. But I know that people are asking about that and people are wondering about that. So a picture through a reminder through email at this point is the best way to do it. The other thing that, some people are asking questions about accessing work. And so definitely I want you to reference the packet. Okay. And so there's a couple of ways that you can get to it. One is through this main website. And if you go to the COVID-19 information, or you can just click here in the middle of the page where it says Friendship and Remote Learning. Most of you have already seen that. I'm going to show you the other way that some students are, seeing things, and it's making it a little bit easier. So if you go to schools and then Heritage, and I clicked OK, and then academics, and then these are all your courses. Okay, so if we go to ELAR and to me, it's a horrible picture. Hate that picture. And then on my homepage, I do have the remind up just for people who need that. But there's also this remote learning tab. So you can access everything from right here. Okay. And it'll pull up the information. So this is where you really need to start reading, and you need to read carefully. Okay. So this is day one's assignment. So on day one, you should have made an origami butterfly, and I had several people send in pictures of their origami butterfly. You could either watch a YouTube video to do it or follow the instructions here. And then you are going on to Pearson, and you're just reading technology features. Okay. So today is day two. And then, so if you're doing it on paper, you're seeing everything that you would do on paper. So today is day two. So you get to day two and you have the option of the digital lesson or the non-digital lesson. Okay. So for the digital lesson, again, it tells you you're going to Pearson. I know Pearson was slow yesterday and it got glitchy sometimes. If that happens, I would say, take 20 minutes, go do something else. Do one of your other assignments and then come back to it, because it was back and forth, and it finally worked really well for me. I think about 4:30. So on Pearson, you're going to log in. You're going to read "Welcome to Origami City" today. Okay, so that's the story that we're going to read. And then while you're reading the article, which is "Welcome to Origami City," you may listen along with the audio. So if you're on Pearson, you can listen to it. You can also use the highlighting and annotating tools. If you don't want to do it on the computer, or if Pearson is being slow and you want to get it done, if you scroll down, the article is right here. Okay. And you can zoom in a little bit, make it a little bit bigger so you can see it, but the article is here as well. So you can get it read today, even if for some reason you can't get on Pearson. Okay, and then when you get to day 3, again, each day it's going to tell you where you're going and what to do. So day 3, you're going to be on Pearson again. And then when we get to day 4, you are actually going to Pearson again on day 4. Day 5 is when you're going to go to Schoology. Okay, there we go. Day 5, you're going to go on to Schoology. Okay, so let us know as you have issues with anything, but a lot of the questions that I had yesterday, the information is here in this packet, okay? And a lot of the frustration, if you can't get on Pearson, don't worry, you can just do it right here on the paper. So yesterday you should have done this chart, and if you did it and you've got it at home, you can send me a picture. If you did it on paper or on scratch paper, or a lot of people have already turned that in on Pearson as well. So either way, and if you can't get it turned in, but you wrote it down, put it in a folder someplace and keep it in a safe place. Okay. So hopefully that helps. I have a poem to share with you today, and our poem today is Emily Dickinson's Hope is the Thing with Feathers. Hope is the thing with feathers that perches in the soul and sings the tune without the words and never stops at all. The sweetest in the gale is heard, and sore must be the storm that could abash the little bird that kept so many warm. I've heard it in the chillest land and on the strangest sea, and yet never in extremity it asked a crumb of me. So that's one of the poems that I really, really like, and is a very famous poem by Emily Dickinson, especially those first 2 lines, that hope is a thing with feathers, that continues singing throughout the gale. So hopefully that helps guide you today as you are getting through your gale of trying to get onto all of these websites and talking to your teachers and everything. So have a great day too, and we are here if you need us. So just holler through Remind or email. Talk to you later. Bye-bye.